I'm the manifest boss, babe.
What if I told you that everything you desire is already waiting for you? You just have to claim it. Welcome to the Manifest Boss Babe podcast, where we turn mindset shifts into massive success. I'm Amanda, a high-performance mindset coach, manifestation queen, and entrepreneur, and I am obsessed with helping you create the life you've been dreaming of. In this podcast, we talk about mindset, manifestation, business, and how to become your 2.0 version. Welcome to my podcast. I'm Amanda, and today we're exploring the powerful affirmation, I get paid to exist. A mantra that's not just about money, but it's also about recognizing your value, fostering gratitude, and creating waves of positivity. I'm going to break it down with spiritual insights, psychology, science, real life examples, and even a personal pay it forward challenge that's going to blow your fucking mind. If you're ready to shift from scarcity to abundance, let's jump in. Imagine a world where your mere existence attracts rewards, financial, emotional, and spiritual. That's the essence of I get paid to exist. This phrase has blown up online, especially in the manifestation and personal growth circles on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and X. It's not about being lazy. It's about affirming your inherent worth and letting abundance flow in effortlessly. So let me paint the picture. This mantra challenges the old school idea that you have to hustle nonstop for every penny or pat on the back. Instead, it says, hey, universe, I'm available just by being here, and good things come my way because of it. We'll cover the woo-woo spiritual side and the hard science from psychology, why wrapping your head around this can drastically change your life, and tons of examples. Plus, I'll share my own story of receiving $500 from a referral and how I'm turning it into a contest to spark massive ripple effects of goodness. First up, what exactly is I get paid to exist, and where did it come from? So, I get paid to exist isn't some ancient philosophy or economic theory. It's a modern affirmation that's gone viral in the last few years amid talks on passive income, remote work, and reevaluating life post pandemic. You'll see it popping up in online communities focusing on personal development and financial freedom. At its core, it's a mindset tool that flips the script on earning. Instead of, I must work hard and deserve money, it's my existence alone has value and wealth finds me. From what I've researched, it's tied to concepts like lucky girl syndrome, where positive affirmations invite fortune. It's about recognizing that you're worthy of good things without the constant struggle. Now let's get into the fun part, the woo-woo side. Woo-woo means like the mystical, feel-good ideas that aren't always backed up by hard data, but rely on faith and energy. Here, I get paid to exist is a powerhouse affirmation in the law of attraction. Think The Secret on steroids. Influencers like those channeling Neville Goddard's law of assumption say repeating this aligns your vibe with abundance, telling the universe, I'm ready for effortless wealth. How does it work? Practitioners suggest daily repetitions, maybe during meditation or that sweet spot when you're ready to drift off to sleep. Visualize checks arriving or opportunities knocking without you lifting a finger. Some call it rewriting your spiritual contracts, ditching beliefs like money is hard to get for wealth is my birthright. It's like viewing your energy as currency. Just by existing, you draw in payments, whether it's infinite abundance or timely upgrades in your life. I've seen stories online where people affirm this and boom, unexpected gifts like a car or cash show up. One TikTok user shared using it in a visualization and getting random money flows. It's also linked to chaos magic or astrology, tapping into the universal energy over scarcity. Critics say it's fluffy. If you're into new age stuff, this is your jam. But it's also divine femininity, vibes, and seeing life as a generous universe. But hey, If woo-woo isn't your thing, let's get grounded in the science. On the flip side, this affirmation is backed up by positive psychology. It's about cultivating an abundance mindset, a term from psychologist Carol Dweck's work on growth versus fixed mindsets. Scarcity mindset sees resources as limited. When it's the buy two for this price, that's a scarcity mindset. Why are you buying more than what you need? You know it's always going to be there. So you have that mindset of there's not enough for me. But abundance flips it. There's plenty and I deserve my share. Studies show affirmations like this rewire your brain. A 2015 study in social cognitive and affective neuroscience found that they light up reward centers, boosting motivation and self-esteem. In cognitive behavioral therapy, shifting money beliefs reduces anxiety and improves decisions. Books like Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel stress that mindset over tactics for building wealth. Repeating, I get paid to exist, builds self worth, encourages actions like setting boundaries. My energy is expensive, or pursuing passions. It's the neuroplasticity in action. Consistent use dissolves limiting beliefs from childhood, like money doesn't grow on trees. And you combine it with steps like skill building, and clients in the mindset coaching report higher confidence and earnings. It's not magic, it's subconscious reprogramming for resilience and better choices. Okay, so why bother? Because mindset challenges society bullshit that ties your values to productivity. In a burnout era, it empowers you to reject scarcity, which psychologists link to stress, poor health, and missed opportunities. Financially, it leads to freedom. Think passive income or dream jobs where you're paid for being you. What I mean by that is you get to do what you absolutely love, so it doesn't even feel like work and it just flows right out of you. And mentally, it combats low self esteem, fostering joy, and creates better relationships. You attract supportive people and set boundaries. Spiritually, it promotes growth and boldness. Plus, you get to escape toxic jobs, reduce anxiety, you take risks, you innovate. But balance it. The woo woo without action, it can disappoint you. So just test it out. Affirm daily and track the shifts. See what's happening. It could turn survival into thriving. Now, let's make this real with examples. Let's break it down into categories, starting with financial, even though that's not what it's all about. It's not about the money. These just show abundance in action. Unexpected gifts. Affirm your worth, and bam, a friend might surprise you with some cash. One story, some TikToker affirmed this and got $3,000 from a best friend's mom, plus small perks like getting a free ride or a meal. It builds trust in the universe's support. Incentives and payouts. Opportunities pop up, like work bonuses or wins. People report money just showing up to cover the needs, feeling like existence rewards. Like that extra money you needed, and all of a sudden that shift pops up that you can snag. Boom, I get paid to exist. Passive income. Your presence draws tips or gifts without work. Affirm daily and notice flow reinforcing your value. And here's some that aren't just cash, they amplify gratitude, proving life's got your back. Daily practices like spending 5 minutes listing thanks, a list of gratitudes. It shifts you from feeling blessed like your existence is a gift. And emotional rewards. Kindness gets reciprocated. Listen to someone and they hold space for you. It highlights connection, turning interactions into joy. Ripples of kindness. Anonymously pay for groceries or that coffee in the drive-thru or share a joke. It creates fulfillment and appreciating human bonds. When you appreciate privileges like health or your home, it makes the mundane feel mindful. Savor quiet talks or meals. Small joys like board games with family and friends become rewards of authenticity, and it boosts satisfaction. And being a better person, like celebrate others. Cheer wins instead of envy. It strengthens ties and self-worth. Spread positivity, compliment, or build empathy without cost. And daily gestures. You uplift people with resources that you have or sincere words, which fosters harmony. These examples show how the mindset enriches everything. Now let's tie this to something personal and actionable. Recently, I received $500 from someone who I gave a referral to. Let's talk about getting paid to exist. I felt like the universe is saying, your connections matter. But instead of pocketing it, I want to pay it forward and I want to create a massive ripple of goodness. So here's my idea. I'm going to launch a contest on Instagram. And to enter, you have to leave a 5-star Google review for a business that gave you great service. And I want you to include the name of the person you dealt with, that employee who went over and beyond. Then I want you to attach a screenshot to my post for a chance to win $500. Here's the catch. If you win, you have to split it in half. You keep $250 and you pay the other $250 forward to someone else however you want. I want you to create an impact like what I'm doing. Maybe it's a gift to a stranger, helping a friend out, or donating it just to create an impact. So why am I doing this? This boosts businesses by highlighting them to new customers. That review could connect someone in need of a perfect service. It recognizes unsung heroes at work, giving them a job boost or the recognition they rarely get. And for you, leaving that review makes you feel amazing. You're projecting gratitude and appreciation, and you're seeking out the good in service. And it's a ripple effect. Your kindness inspires more. Like stories I've heard, one person won tickets to Taylor Swift and forwarded them on to someone who didn't have an opportunity to buy them because they were sold out. Kindness is contagious. It creates waves that return unexpectedly. The universe keeps score. And I want you to remember, whatever I give comes back to me tenfold. And by participating, you're embodying I get paid to exist. Your actions attract more abundance while making the world better. So I want you to head to my Instagram at manifestbossbabe to enter this contest. Let's spark this chain and who knows how far it'll go. All right, so that was a lot. But imagine affirming your worth, attracting rewards, and paying it forward. I get paid to exist isn't just words. It's a life upgrade. Start small. Repeat the mantra morning and night. Notice shifts in gratitude, presence, and goodness. And thank you so much for tuning in. If this resonated, share your stories in the comments or reviews, subscribe, and maybe give me a 5-star rating. Pay it forward, right? Until next time, remember, you're already worthy. Exist boldly and watch the payments roll in.